Hello students, good morning. Welcome back to mathematics class of standard 6. This is the part 4 video of the chapter basic geometrical idea. In today's session, you will be learning about what is meant by curve and what are the examples and types of curve. Along with that, you will also be learning about polygon and we will be solving the exercise problem. Now let's move on to the session. Curve. You have already got to know what is meant by a curve in online session. So what is exactly a curve? A curve is a result of dawdling is called as curve. Dawdling means the scribbling. See, this scribbling is also called as curve. In general, the curve is not straight, but in mathematics, the straight line is considered to be the curve. This curve is of three types, which is of simple curve, open curve and closed curve. Now let's get to know about a simple curve, open curve and closed curve with few more examples. See here, these are the examples of curve. I told you a straight line is also an example of curve in mathematics. So this is also a curve. So what is mean by a simple curve? A simple curve means which doesn't cross each other. For example, see here, this is of simple curve. Then what is open curve? When the two sides are of different starting points and ending point, and it is said to be an open curve. So this is one example of open curve. One more example. See here, the starting point is here and the ending point is here. So it is also an example of open curve. Then what is mean by a closed curve? Closed curve, so which has same starting and ending point is said to be the closed curve. For example, circle, O, these are the example of closed curve. Now let us get to know what is meant by polygon. Polygon. A plane shape with straight line is called as polygon. The example of polygon is triangle. So what is given here? A plane shape with straight line is called as polygon. So triangle is one type of polygon. A regular pentagon is of another example for polygon, and the irregular pentagon is also an example of polygon. So these are the few examples of polygon. A circle is not polygon. Why? Because it has curved side. A circle is not of a polygon. Keep this in mind, students. A polygon should at least have three sides. Now let's solve the exercise problem based on the concepts that you have learned so far. Exercise 4.2. The first problem, classify the following curves as open and closed. I have told you that in mathematics, even the straight line is considered to be as a curve. So first is of open curve. First is of open curve. Here you see the starting and the ending point are same and it is closed. The second figure is of closed curve. See here, the third one, the starting and ending point are different and it is open. So the third one is open curve. Fourth problem, see, it is of closed curve. Fifth one, see, it is of closed curve. Second and third problem is your homework. Now let's solve the fourth problem. Consider the given figure and answer the question. See here, they have given a figure and they have asked you whether it is a curve. So a curve, in mathematics, even the straight line is considered to be curve. So the first question, is it curve? Yes, it is curve. Is it closed? See here, whether it is open or closed, it is closed, right? So the second question answer is yes, it is closed. Yes, it is closed. Now let's solve the fifth problem. Fifth problem, illustrate if possible each of the following with a rough diagram. So they have asked you to draw a rough diagram if it is possible according to the statement that they have given. First question, a closed curve that is not a polygon. So we know that a curve is not of a polygon. See here, I have drawn a curve and it is closed. This closed curve is not a polygon. The second statement what they have given is an open curve that is made up of entirely line segment. See here, now I am going to draw the open curve which is made up of entirely the line segment. It is open and it has different starting and end point. This is of a example for the given statement. This is the rough diagram of the given statement. It is open curve and it is made up of line segment. The third statement is a polygon with two sides. This is not possible. Why? Because a polygon needs at least three sides. A polygon needs at least three sides. For example, a triangle. Triangle is an example of polygon. We cannot form a polygon with two sides. Now let us get to know what is meant by angle. Angle are formed when two rays are joined together in a common point. See here, these two are the lines which meet at the common point O. This common point is called as vertex. What is this common point called as, students? It is called as vertex. When two lines or the rays joined together at a common point is said to be angle. The angle is represented by the angle symbol and we write the angles using the capital letter. So here the angle formed is angle AOC. The middle letter represents the common point vertex. We can also represent this angle in another way, angle COA. Always the vertex should be in the middle point. Why? Because this two lines get joined at this point. So we have to represent the vertex in center. Now let's solve the exercise problem based on angle. Exercise 4.3. The first problem, name the angles in the given figure. See here, a figure is being given and they have marked the points on the four sides. Then they have asked you to name the angles that is formed in this figure. First angle ADC. First angle is ADC. ADC. Then the next is DCB. The next angle that is formed is DCB. Then CBA. CBA. See here, the first line and the second line gets intersected over here. So CBA is the third angle that is formed. Then one more angle is formed, BAD. BAD is the fourth angle that is formed in the given figure, BAD. So this is the angle formed in the given figure. Now let's solve the second problem. Second question, in the given diagram, name the points. See here, this is the diagram given and they have marked few points on that which is of interior and exterior. Interior means inside, exterior means outside. Now let's solve the problem. Interior of angle DOE. See here, DOE is the angle given here. So what are the points interior DOE? A is the point which is interior the angle DOE. So the answer of first one is A. Second statement, in the exterior of EOF. Exterior means outside. See here, EOF. So this whole part covers. D is exterior, A is exterior and C is the exterior point. Exterior means outside the angle. A and C are exterior and one more point here, it is exterior which is of D. So in the given angle EOF, CDA are the points which are exterior the angle. C, D are the points which are exterior the angle EOF. Third question on EOF. On EOF means what are the points which are on the angle EOF? On means which is along with that. So EBOF are the points which are on the angle EOF. EBOF are the 4 points which is on the angle EOF. Now let's solve third problem. Third problem, draw rough diagram of two angles such that have, these are the conditions they have given. I will be solving 3 problems and next 2 problems you are going to solve it, students. So listen carefully how I am solving the first 3 problems. Based on this only you're going to solve the next 2 problems. One point in common. See here what they have given. You are going to draw two angles which has one common point. A line I have drawn from here. I have drawn another line which has one angle. From here I am drawing one more angle. So this two has common point. I am naming these lines as follows. So the first straight line is of AC and I am marking this middle point where the two angles meet together. I am marking it as B and this point as DE. See here, now I have drawn two angles and which has one common point. First what I have done, I have drawn a straight line. From that I have drawn one line which crosses another line and makes as an angle. Then what I have done, from that point I have drawn one more angle which shares a common point B. The second one, 2 points in common. So similarly, like this only I am going to draw, but here it will have 2 common points. First I am drawing an angle OA and I am naming the angles as OA and C. So this is the first angle. See here, I have drawn an angle, I have marked the points and I have given the name as AOC. From the vertex, I am just drawing one more line and creating another angle. And then I am naming that angle as B. See here, first angle that is formed is AOC. AOC. Now another angle I have drawn from the vertex and this forms an angle of BOC. See here, what is common in both the angles? O and C are the 2 points which is common for both the angle. Once again I am saying, students, first I have drawn an angle which I have named it as A, O and C. Then from the vertex I have drawn one more angle and I have named it as B, which shares the points O and C. So O and C is common point for angle AOC and angle BOC. Now based on this I am going to draw another angle which shares the 3 points in common. I am drawing an angle and I am marking the points O, D, B and this point as A. Now I have formed an angle AOB and in between O and B I have marked a point D. Then I am drawing a ray from O and I am marking it as C. So another angle is being formed from BOC. So 2 angles I have drawn and I have marked 5 points in them. Now let us see which are the 3 points in common in both the angles. So angle AOB. First I have drawn the angle AOB. Here the points are AODB. So the points in first angle is OA DB. And the second angle BOC. The second angle BOC. And the points over here are BDOC. So these are the points on the angle BOC. Among this, which is common, students? O is common here. A is not here. D is here. And D is in the other angle too. And B is here. So the points O, B and D are the three common points in this angle. In this similar way, what you are going to do is, you are going to mark one more angle. You are going to mark points so that you get 4 points in common. So this is all about today's class, students. Until we meet in next class, keep learning the concepts that have been taught to you so far.